Hi, welcome back. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and today we are going to work on the Margarete Miller Challenge. This is the fourth one of the series, and I am going to put, I have put my information on the back of this card. Now, it says we need a playing card either side, a group of 3, something with a bumpy surface, something that splashes, tea splashes, so we might think about that, buttons, real, drawn, or stamped, and bonus, a person or people. So what I've done is I've cut this card out of my Stamperia Alice paper. Isn't it beautiful? And we're going to use some of this today in this challenge. I had originally picked out some little Tim Holtz people and some flowers and stuff like that, but I did not have any cards, playing cards. And so I was kind of stuck on that. And then I realized that I remembered that I had this paper and that it had cards in it. And voila, here we are. I can use as many or as few as I like. And then for my background, I am going to be using this Stamperia decoupage paper. It is a rice paper. Now it glues down a little bit differently than napkins do. It's not quite as see-through, nor I don't think it tears quite as easy either. But we're going to be using this, and I do have 2 of them that I can use. The reason I want to use this is it's a little bit thinner. The Stamperia paper is quite a nice weight on it, so because it's a double-sided cardstock, of course, so that makes it quite a bit heavier. So, but before we can put our background on this, we need to put some book pages down. And it's because I want my rice paper, if it's going to show through, I would rather it see words than to just see lines. So I decided that we would pull some pages out of this book here. This one is eventually going to be either my nature journal or it will be part of my lap book. But I'm thinking maybe nature journal because of all the leaves on this. It's just too beautiful to, to recover. I would definitely recover this part, but this is too beautiful. The rest of the book, see, it's falling apart. It's definitely coming out of its seam here. So we're just going to take some pages from here and use these to create our background. Now, it does look to me like I could just clip some of the string here. And just pull some out, right? And we will probably go ahead and just decoupage this stuff down. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I think maybe I will just glue these down with my glue stick. I do want to cover up this centerpiece again because I'm going to do a double page spread on it. So let's get started right away. Let's see how quick we can do it this time. I noticed that my other ones, which I'm uploading them today to YouTube, that they're an hour and some long. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to edit, so they are coming up as they are. I'm hoping I don't have any sniffles or anything in them, but I probably do. You'll have to just forgive me, because sometimes in this year I have developed these wonderful allergies to all the blooming plants and flowers this year. And it is very frustrating. I've never had spring allergies before. Whoops. Well, that kind of tore, but that's going to be okay. It's still going to work for what we're doing. We can cover that up a little bit with something else. Oh, over there. Hang on. I put it away. How about that? I think we'll put down a little bit of gesso just to kind of cover it up a little bit. And because this is paper and the decoupage has quite a bit of water in it, I think this will help keep it a little bit more balanced, maybe. I'm going to just kind of slop it on here lightly. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to dry very fast. let's just let it do what it's going to do there. It might prove to be very interesting. I'm not going to screw that on super tight because I don't want it to be so tight I can't get the lid off. Now, this is not quite ready, but I'm going to measure it up here. And I would like these words visible. So that brings it up to right about there. We set this aside. Oh, and buttons. I need buttons on this too. So there's my not real buttons. I don't think this tears very well. Could be wrong. I don't care if it's perfect. We can always go around the edges with washi tape or buttons. Oh gosh, this needs to be dry, doesn't it? Let's help it. I should get out my blow dryer. I do have one. It's kind of interesting where the glue is. How it comes off like that. I like that. Okay, well, let's let that dry a minute. Now we know we're going to need this one. Now we know we're going to have that one. And we know we need some cards, so let's cut out a few cards. Now I was thinking maybe I would put the cards right down one side, and we're going to have buttons on one side. I do want this Ace of Hearts, so I think maybe we'll just cut this up to there. I don't want to ruin that. And I think I might just cut them like tickets. There we go. So that's kind of what I was thinking. My Ace of Hearts. Now my thought is this guy can stick up as a tab. So we have that. And we have this. What did I do with my card? Here it is. I have my card. This card, this tells us what this page is about. So So it's going to get glued, right? I don't know. Let's say right here. We want it visible. Right? We have a key that kind of hangs down there for the other side. I do want this to adhere well. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. I love the way that it adheres. Let's run it up to the edge there as close as we can. Whoops! Goodness. It does have some moving time in it, that's for sure. Okay, now we'll be ready. Well, that's pretty well dry. So I think we can go ahead and put this down. We'll have our hole there eventually. Okay. Collage medium. I guess we'll use this one. I should have got out my other stuff tonight. My matte medium. But I think this will be fine. Oops, don't put it back in the water, Kenj. I think we'll start right down the edge. So that did dry a little bit there before I could really get it down good. So it is going to wrinkle up a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. Now, over here, we have to decide what we're going to do. And we have our cards. We have this. Oh, we need some sort of a texture, something with a bumpy surface. So both of these have a bumpy surface. Do you have that? Some words. And I think we will just glue stick these down. Oh, that's a pretty piece I can use. I really gave up too soon on my colorful background. I should have just gessoed back over it and then gave it a little bit of time and came back to it. So this is marmalade. Oh, no, it isn't. Dried marigold. And I just went around the edges with it. I'm just going to stick it on here. Oh, there's where I got marmalade. I got it off of there. And I think we'll put that there. And I think we'll put this maybe over here. I think we'll add a little bit of this. This is from the the album the journal we're working on. What's it called? The Medieval Romance. I think I'll pull that up and we'll place it a little bit differently. We'll put that one there. Or should we do that one? No. Oh, guess we are doing that one. Didn't mean to, but we are. And maybe this one. We'll go this one. We'll go with that. A little bit of shabby shutters here. There we go. Okay, now this piece, I want it to kind of cross over these areas here so it looks a little better. so it's not just flat. And I think we'll put this one here. There's more orange marmalade there. I am still on camera, right? And let's see what else. Oh, we have that one. Alice in Wonderland, that's there. This one is Scattered Straw. Okay, now this one we're going to put over there, but we need to put something around the edges of it. And I really like that scattered straw look, so we're going to use that. Okay, oh, I like that. Okay. My fingers are very stuck together. There we go. Let me find my towel. Even though it's a painty towel, it will still take glue off fingers a little bit. Okay, let's see. I think we'll put that there. Now, we need to put on our buttons and our cards. So let's put our cards over here. And remember, this we're going to use as a, you know, a tab sticking up there. So let's go around the edges. I think I'll just keep using this yellow. I really like it. And I think we will start right about there. Probably should have used art glitter glue on this. The one thing nice about this glass mat over here is that it washes off really easy. Okay. So there we go. Now, hopefully, yeah, just want a little bit of glue right there. Okay. Now we need some buttons. And this comes like this. So, one thing we could do is put our buttons here to make that a holder on each side if we want. But I do think I want to put them here. So I'm going to cut them right there. And I'm going to put the lid back on that one. Get out my distressing ink. Gosh, it's getting late. I was hoping to be done with this in just, 45 minutes, but I can see I'm not going to be. It's a little bit harder than I thought, making all these decisions. Oh, goodness. Look at that, it's stuck to me. Okay, I can tell this is going to explode glue everywhere. Oh, that means I have to find that hole. We might have to hole punch it again. Whoops, let's cut that button off. No sense in making it harder than we need to. Just put it over there for now. There. Okay, let me peel that up. Going to go around the edge. Oh, it's hard to cut around a circle when you've got glue all over your fingers. There we go. Okay. So we need, where'd our buttons go? Can I do that? If I cut these in half, just like this. And go ahead and vintage them up a little bit. Then we can say right here, down across the bottom, right up that edge. This might work. This might not work. There's one. So let's do this one too. Just going to use them as a place to glue down our little page. Okay, once again, 3 edges. There we go. 1 under there and 1 under there. There we go. That worked out good. Okay, what next? Did forget to do up these edges. Okay. Now we have playing cards. We need a group of 3. So, a group of 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's somebody else there. Here's a group of 3. Here's a nice group of 3. More than 3. Oh, how sweet. I think, we'll use these as our people, not our group of 3. But they could be a group of 3. So we're going to put some little texture down with these guys. And then we need something that splashes. Wish we had a bottle of her medicine, because it could certainly splash. Okay. Okay, am I in camera? All right. For you, she says, for you. She was kind of scary in the movie, wasn't she? The queen. Okay, now, I think we're going to put these guys kind of like that. If I put that pink behind them, they'll kind of stand out a little bit better, won't they? This is an envelope that I had cut that did not work out. It was completely off. So, anyway, I just left it in my drawer there and knew I'd use it for something. Okay. Let's see. Now this is that scattered straw again. And for some reason today I like it with the pink. And I'm going to put that here. And it's just kind of a background color. I'm not going to use it as a pocket or anything, but just as a background color for the tags. Okay, and we're going to place the king in the center like this, the queen, and Alice. So let's start with Mr. King. We're not going to use the backs of these cards at all. We're just going to glue them down. Now, at first I thought maybe this was a waste of my good paper, but I have to tell you, it isn't. It's, I buy paper because I love it for some reason, and I do love this paper. I have a whole nother one of them too, but it really doesn't become a waste because I am enjoying it so much. It's beautiful. Look at it. And now I'll be able to open up this page and look at it, and I'll just be in love with it because it will have some of my favorite papers in it. I mean, what a great idea. I could make all kinds of glue books with the papers I love. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Okay. So, although that is a group of 3, it is also the people. Sorry, Luigi, you cannot have that. So, let's see. What else is in here? Ooh, can we have a group of 4? Oh, look, here's this group of 3. Maybe we'll have a group of 6. Or maybe we'll just cut out some teacups with the teapot. We have a teapot here. Okay, fussy cut. Well, it's really not fussy cutting because I'm cutting right on the edge this time. What do they call it when you cut right on the edge? Okay, I'll leave a little edge up here, so at least up here I'm fussy cutting. I'm not very fast at these things. I really thought that I'd be quick at them, but I'm not. I'm quite slow. Sorry about that. Oh well, we're almost done. Okay, a group of 3. Where should we put them? In a group. Here's the teapot. So let's just put them over here. I didn't put any ink on them. That'll speed things up a little bit. So I think probably what I need to do is have my background ready, and that way you're not waiting on that. Although maybe you like collaging with me. I don't know. Okay, a group of 3. Need my towel. And we need some texture. I think we'll put bumpy texture, it says. So I think maybe, we'll put it right there on the bottom of that. That's kind of cool. This came in Amazon shipping, and there's a bunch of stuff wrapped up in it. Don't know if, I guess it did help. Anyway, it is bumpy, but I also have this that I want to put right here, and it is very bumpy. Oh, forgot to cap that, so it's got a glue thing over it. We're going to glue that right there. Ah, this is sticking to me. Definitely can't set that back down for a while. The book closed. Can't close the book for a while. Okay, what else do we need? We have buttons. Something that splashes. Well, tea splashes. But I wish we had something that was pouring out. I don't see any splish splash. Something that splashes. I don't have anything that splashes here, other than the tea. And a teapot. So, oh, look at that. I put that on there. And now we can't put it underneath. I guess we still can. There we go. It still works. Okay. Something that splashes, something that splashes, something that splashes. How about a bird drinking water? And a duck drinking water. Doesn't match my card. but it does splash. How about that? That'll get us done, won't it? So something that splashes right there. And maybe right there. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Don't like that over there. There. We have a splashing duck and a splashing chick. I guess it is. How's that? Odd? Yes, I know. Okay. Playing cards. A group of 3. 3 teacups. Something with the bumpy surface. This paper and this straw. Something that splashes, a little bird, and a little baby chick. Oh, he's not splashing, he's pulling a worm out of the ground. Well, they splash in water. Buttons, real or drawn, and I'm using ephemera. And a bonus, a person or people, and there's 3. So there we are. Not bad. It's not great, but it's there. So here's what we have. We have our little flip out card and our groups. My cord's in the way. So, you know, it's kind of fun to do this. It's interesting, that's for sure. I'm not going to close this tonight because it'll stick. So, anyway, that is the end. We are done. And I'm going to try and get faster at these. The next one is... Oh, what is the next one? A path, something cold, a favorite word, a piece of calendar, paper with a repeating pattern, bonus, an illustration. So, I'll have it better set up next time. I really thought I was going to be fast this time, but I'm still not there. But I'll get there, I promise. Okay. Well, thank you for challenging me, for being here with me for this Margarete Miller challenge. I'm really enjoying them. It's given me, it is helping me to think a little faster and to make quicker choices. I mean, I did make these 2 choices, and I did decide that that's water they're in and not dirt. So, but this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's interesting. It's an interesting process. And you end up with all these different pages that are just kind of fun to look at. So, very fun. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Leave me some nice comments. I'd love to hear from you. And join me again. We'll be working again on a journal. And we have more of these challenges coming up because they've done 13 or 14 of them and I'm only on 4. So anyway, I will talk to you later. It's been a joy crafting with you tonight. Have a good evening and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.